here with another video, and today we are playing Hogwarts Legacy because this is a game I wanted to play for a while. How do I put it? It has nothing to do with the controversy. The thing is, how does this work? How does this work? The thing is, back when... Alright, I forgot the controls entirely. Back when this game came out, when it was announced, I wanted to play it. I wanted to play it since announcement because right, because I was a fan of the series when I was younger. I don't like J.K. Rowling. I really don't like her. Her personalities, I find her annoying, and I disagree with her on like 90% of things. That's the difference. The left hates her because they disagree with her on 1% of things. I disagree with her on 90% of things. I don't like her politics. I disagree with her morally. There are many things I don't like about her. I don't like her attitude as a person. I don't like the way she treats people online. I don't like her attitude in general. The only thing I like about her is how she annoys very annoying people now. But since I know she's still the same person I never liked, well, I don't like her. But the thing is, I was a fan of Harry Potter, but back when the movies came out, I became a fan. I was a fan for a long time in my life. What the fuck is that thing? I was a fan for a long time in my life. Pretty much since, as I said, since the movies came out, I don't remember the date. And up until... well, I will say I'm still a fan. You could say of some parts of the brand. I think the writing isn't that good. I think Rowling is actually a very bad writer because of the plot holes and things like that. But I still think the books are decent enough. They are good enough for the target demographic, at least up until the 5th book. I think this kinda divides opinions. I'm snacking here, I don't know why. This kinda divides opinions, but I think the influence of the Tumblr shipper crowd damaged her writing, worsened the quality of the stories, and that's why the books are not that good, and they are full of plot holes because, well, basically bad influence. Cupcakes. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. I don't think I don't think she's the only cause for the writing issues with the story. I think in large part it's because of the influence, the external influence coming from other people, from the adult and the adult and and um, woke. I was trying to look for another term, but it's the most appropriate. The adult and woke part of the fandom. I think they ruined the series with their stupidity, with their influence. I think they were a bad influence for her writing and gave her some really stupid ideas which worsened everything. And um, I think without them things would have been better, especially the shippers. I have a very negative opinion on shippers, which is in part why I make it clear that well some of my characters are not available, and that the characters that are available are never going to be in a relationship because I don't like shippers. I don't like shippers. Simply put, that's one of the reasons why, for example, I established the relationship between Zenith and Ruwa from book one because I don't like shippers. I don't like shippers, and I didn't want them having retarded ideas of the relationships. So I established it from book one. It's also the reason why, for example, in some upcoming projects, it's mentioned that Natron is not interested in a relationship, that Harriet is not interested in a relationship because I hate shippers. I hate shippers. It sounds bad, it sounds pedantic, but I hate them. I really dislike them because they kinda ruined one of my favorite series that was Harry Potter back then. I know the writing isn't that great. I know actually that the Guilds of Avlaan series is better uh, because of one single thing I do, which is reading the entire series before starting to write a new part of it. I know my books are better, but it was one of my favorite book series when I was a teenager, when I was a kid. So I do resent a lot the influence shippers had on it. I do hate shippers a lot. They ruined something I cared for. I'm not even joking. They ruined something I cared for. They ruined something I liked. Let's see what's in there. Okay. Okay. They ruined something I liked. They ruined something I cared for, and they ruined something I cared for, and they made um, pretty much the entire series worse in all terms. I didn't like that. I really didn't like the fact that they made something I liked much worse. That they basically took a series I really liked and filled it with the stupid. Uh, let's see, no, with the stupid ideas that they always bring to pretty much everything. They made it worse for me, and I resent that a lot. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. All right, they ruined something I really cared about. Ah, you can put a hood on. Ha! Lol. They ruined something I cared about, something I really liked, something let's see, let's see which looks cooler. This one looks better. This one. They ruined something I cared about, and I resent that. I really hated how they took basically something I liked and turned it into trash. That's how I see it. They turned it into trash. They made it bad. I lack words to say how I think they impacted it. They made it trash. That's the thing. They made it trash. They made it boring. They made it uncool because they added things that the series didn't need. Shipping to begin with. They influenced Rowling with the whole shipping and arguing about shipping. I think one of the worst mistakes of the series was the relationships. I think one of the worst things to ever happen to the IP was the something that it was influenced by these people too, which was how do I put it without sounding weird? The series growing up with the audience. I think the series is good for children and young teenagers in the sense that it is not harmful for them and it's entertaining, but in terms of writing it's not that good. As I said, the Guilds of Avlaan series is far superior because it doesn't have plot holes, or at least I try to make sure that it doesn't. And that's where it begins. This whole idea of the series growing up with the readers opened the series to a lot of bad ideas and to become a lot more sad and edgy by the end of it. I think the death of Dumbledore was one of the biggest mistakes in the series. And I'm thankful for the death of Dobby. I hated Dobby because of the whole um, elf rights thing. I know you won't like what I'm going to say, but elves are slaves in this setting, and they should stay slaves. They are slaves in the setting, and they should stay slaves. They have no other function but serving humans. And any elf campaigning for elf rights is an enemy of humanity. So yeah, I hated that. I hated Dobby. I hated Dobby
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu pads.
a lot. Hold on a second. I hated Dobby a lot, and I ironically think the whole plot of him campaigning for elf rights was annoying.
What about the rule, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dick. Perhaps you could help.
Dick.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Yeah, fuck off.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I
He's
heard
lying.
much from Professors Hackett and Bowman. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed much, eh?
He continues to be reticent about the details. Mentioning a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. I'll take that
Oh no, homework, fuck it. I'm going to pull this one.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know.
It's not that I don't know, it's that I hate
will meet you
homework.
outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be
No,
far
this one is mine now.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
They don't sell them, I'm gonna steal them.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand.
He's monopolizing the
I trust
industry.
no one else to pair me with a wand.
He's monopolizing the industry.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
I'm
Sebastian
too
Farrell or
antisocial.
Max Ioni. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Yeah,
I'd like to go with
bros before protocols.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Roman's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can agree to plant the tree branch.
Yeah, that's blackmail. You're blackmailing me to do homework. I hate homework. What was I saying? Ah, yeah. I think, in part because of Rowling's, in part because of Rowling's shortcomings as a writer, and in part because of edgy content, the whole growing up made things worse, and the only death that was cool was Dobby's, because fuck, I hate the elves of Harry Potter in
There
general.
you are.
They are grotesque. They are
You have a
disgusting.
spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that.
Majid,
The
my
mending
son.
charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
Do not
More
redeem.
than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have
You're
arranged
scamming me,
some
aren't
for
you?
today.
You're
Season
going to make
4
me buy
will
gift
report back
cards.
to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. These tasks should provide you with just that.
She's going to scam me for gift cards.
Mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
What was I saying?
This is the right area. I wonder where to find pages.
Ah, yeah. The thing is, this is a bit. What was I saying? Ah, yeah. I hate the elves in Harry Potter. They are ugly. They are disgusting, and I don't like them. And that's why I think I see here. Yeah. Stop moving. Okay.
Lumos.
No, not this one. As I was saying, I didn't like how the elves looked, and I didn't like the whole plot about elf rights. So yeah, the elves dying didn't feel like a sad thing for me. It was like, yeah, fuck Dobby. I hated him. But for example, Hedwig
The flying page
and
must be
uh,
around here somewhere.
and Dumbledore, I firmly believe didn't have to
Somebody
die.
help me with my sad predicament.
Are you
What
alright?
is
Don't you know who I am? Shinobi
no?
Luke, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Yeah, I'm starting to hate you now.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That no-talent moon mind. I
Yeah,
wanted to
I'm
make some
starting to
new
suspect
friends,
why people
so
hate
I
you.
brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a
Yeah,
foul
no wonder
smelling
why
liquid.
nobody likes you. I'm starting to guess why.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do.
Exactly why
Or at
nobody
least,
likes
not
you.
often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Well, in part I
And now
get it.
there are even worse losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Yeah, they are doing they are doing you a favor. they are overreacting. That's true.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
No, it's your hate.
I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high, got up there somehow.
Yeah, with the help of an adult, maybe.
Not really. Unless I said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find one of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Gemstone by myself in no time.
Yeah, no wonder why nobody likes her. I mean, yeah, the way she's being treated probably is not fair. Yeah, the way she's being treated is excessive. But when you constantly make people play the most humiliating game available, it's bound to ruffle several feathers.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
It's going to inevitably make people angry, so yeah, no wonder why nobody likes her. And no wonder why people bully her, because she's annoying. I mean, very, very annoying. Mostly because that game sucks. I'll be honest. That game totally and absolutely and 100% sucks. I wouldn't play that kind of game. I mean, maybe because of the plot I will have to. Oh, it has math involved. I don't like math. I'm bad at it. Yeah, let's see. What does it say here? 21, 11. It's math related. I hate it. I hate it. It's math related. What does it say? I hate it. It's math related. Let's see if I can make it happen through trial and error. What was I saying? Yeah. Um, that a game like that totally sucks. Yeah. I was complaining about the elves, no about the writing. In general, I think the whole maturing with the audience is not the best. Not the best. Not the best. I think it's an idea which got in the head of a few people, like in literature, this idea that things need to grow up, to get older with the audience, and that basically robs them of the whimsical elements of the original. And that's one thing that I think came from this, as I said, from this woke, shipper, Tumblrite audience. I think it ruined the, the series. I think it made things much worse for everyone. I think it made it boring, and it made the plot holes more evident. That's another part. That made the plot holes more evident. But Borgar? Borgin. The thing is, despite all that, I still like the setting. I still like the the world itself. The characters not so much. Some I stopped liking. Hermione is probably one of the most annoying characters ever. Sincerely, I mean she's annoying. But I still like the setting, the visual design, which is mostly influenced by the films, but it's good. So I kinda still like the franchise, and I was like, yeah, I'm totally playing this thing. I say playing because buying. I had it in my backlog, and this is the interesting part. Epic Games gave it away before I actually set myself to buy it because, and this is important, because I had no plans of buying it until I completed other games from my backlog, and until I bought several other games on my wishlist. Because I have an extensive wishlist and a massive backlog, and I have this self-imposed rule of never buying things before. Yeah, that's bullshit. I had this huge backlog and this self-imposed rule of never buying new games until you complete the backlog, because otherwise you keep accumulating games in the backlog, and I wanted to end that. I wanted to put a stop to that habit of having a perpetually growing backlog. It was a very bad habit, and I wanted to end it. Yeah, I know where it is. There it is. But I am not going to be able to reach. And now I will probably need a spell that gets me there. Back to what I was saying. I I wanted to complete my backlog, but as I said, Epic gave it away. And Epic is only good for free games, and since the DLC that was not included in the giveaway didn't influence the plot, well, I don't need that DLC.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, I know. I know. What is that? Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
As I was saying, I didn't want to
The preliminary tasks were
buy it
completed in
before
silence,
completing my
Professor.
backlog, but
Marvelous.
Epic gave it away.
You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready. Yes, sir.
So I will redeem.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue on the altar by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps it has the power to... Excellent.
Let's see. Mm. But why doesn't it get fixed? Supposed to get fixed? I don't know. Let's target this one. I don't know why it's not targeting it, but let's see.
Whilst I'm impressed by your wand, I would suggest you set your aim a bit straight.
Let's see. Maybe it bugged, or maybe I'm aiming to the wrong place. I don't know. Maybe I am aiming to the wrong place. I haven't noticed. Later, I guess. Yeah, there are things that I don't like about Rolling. One of the things I don't like about her is, as a writer, is that habit of retconning things and making things up. Like this whole thing about Hogwarts having no toilets until recently, and wizards just basically taking dumps wherever. I don't know why she felt the need to do that. I don't know why she felt the need to say this or that character is gay, this or that character that. She said many unnecessary things about characters. I don't like that. That's not my style. And the whole thing mm, about her politics. Well, there are things. That's the point. There are things I don't like about her, but those things, I don't know what's going on here. But those things don't make me hate the franchise as a whole, and I really like the setting, as I said, and I started pondering on playing this game until Epic gave it away. And thanks to that, I was like, yeah, no, now I can play it, even though technically I didn't buy it. So I'm playing it, basically. Basically, I have no reason to not play it now that Epic gave it away. I can just start playing it, have fun, and make people angry. That's another reason. Not a main reason, but an additional, an extra. Because I didn't even think of that when I considered buying it. Back when I considered buying it, when it was announced, I was like, yeah, I want to play this game because it looks fine. It looks ah I get it now. The puzzles are all connected. Fuck it. And it's a math
I bet
puzzle.
if
I
you've
hate
been on high
math.
places
I'm
like
bad
the
at
streets of
math.
Zenobia's Gobstones.
What was I saying? Ah, yes. Um, I was saying that yeah, I the one when it was announced, I was like, yeah, a Harry Potter game, and it looks good, and it looks promising, and it looks like what I liked of the first films, what I liked of the books, what made me interested in the series. Basically, it somewhat convinced me of wanting to play it when I saw it was announced. Then the whole controversy happened, and I had an additional reason to want to play it because it was this game which did mm, which did in fact reach out to my nostalgia. That's a fact. It did reach out to my nostalgia. How do I get there? I don't know. We'll see later. It did influence my there. It did influence me with nostalgia. One of the few times it happened. I was interested in the idea of playing an RPG using the setting because I said the setting is fine. The setting is fine. The problem has always been Rowling's weird ideas and her retcons. The retcons, this will sound weird coming from me, this will sound dumb coming from me. The retcons are creepy. The retcons she made on tweets are creepy. First of all, because they contradict the canon a lot. That's a problem. But the creepy part is that they are like things that feel so out of place and morally wrong. Like, as I said, the one about not having toilets in Hogwarts until recently, and wizards just magically teleporting their feces and their urine. That was creepy. The retcons are creepy. The retcons are creepy. The whole thing about this or that character being homosexual, that's creepy. The retcons are creepy. That's it. The retcons are creepy. The Harry Potter retcons are extremely creepy and grotesque and disgusting. And that's all Rowling's personality, which I don't like. But the setting is good.
I
The
bet
setting
if
is
you've been
good.
on high
Without
places around the streets of
without the
Zenobia's
retcons,
Gobstones.
without the retcons, the setting is actually good. It's actually entertaining. And the story isn't that bad. Without the retcons and the shipping is also creepy. I don't know, the fandom ruined it so much because 90% of the things ruined were the fandom, were fandom influence. The retcons, the toxicity, and funny enough, all of that is over now because all of that was the fandom, and the fandom imploded. The fandom is no more, and I'm not joking. the fandom imploded when Rowling
I'd better keep an eye on
spoke
high places around the
against
school for
against
Zenobia
against the leftist hegemony regarding gender, that the fandom imploded because most of the people who ruined it were there no more because they couldn't tolerate her. So suddenly you have all these bad elements of the fandom gone, gone forever, like completely gone, not coming back. That was so nice. I'll be honest. That was so nice. It was nice to see all these people getting triggered by her rejecting the whole trans ideology, the whole gender ideology, and most importantly, um, no longer using the series as referential to anything. You no longer see people claiming they are the Order of the Phoenix. They are rebelling against Donald Voldemort because they can no longer
I'd better
reference
keep an
Harry
eye on
Potter.
high places around the school for
Yeah,
Zenobia's
but where
gobstones.
is it? They can no longer reference Harry Potter because it's now a forbidden topic for them. Now it's forbidden. They can't talk about it anymore because if they talk about it, if they support it in any sense, they are betraying the cult, and therefore they need to reject Harry Potter entirely. What's with that thing? Stop looking at me. I hate you. I hate you because you don't stop looking at me. And so now these people, all these leftists, they can no longer. Basically, they gatekeep themselves, and that's in large part why I act so aggressive in public online. Because I think the more repellent I am to the left, the less likely they are to get interested in the Guilds of Avlaan series. If I didn't feel the need to gatekeep these people, I wouldn't even bother talking politics that much. Of course I would, because there are things I care about which are influenced by politics, but I wouldn't feel the need to talk about politics that much. I wouldn't feel the need to be that aggressive if I didn't need to gatekeep these people. They are the only reason I am that
I'd better keep an
remarkably
eye on high
aggressive.
places around the school for Zenobia's
Because I
gobstones.
actually like to be friendly and nice with people. I actually like to be helpful with people. The whole picking fights online is to protect my brand from these freaks, to scare them away from my work, and to get attention from people. That's why I also block the vast majority of the small accounts and only engage in conflict with the big ones. Because I don't really have the interest in picking fights. I do that exclusively to scare these people away, to as a measure, as a means of gatekeeping. I don't do it because I enjoy the idea of picking fights. I don't do it because I
I'd
find
better
it
keep an eye on high
funny
places around the school
or
for
entertaining.
Zenobia's
Either it
gobstones.
is.
Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
It's just to keep them away. Because if it wasn't to gatekeep them, I will just block them, all of them. I will just mass block these fucking left wing cultists. But since I feel the need to drive them away, that's why I'm so aggressive and inflammatory online. Otherwise, I would be the most wholesome and fluffy person online. And also because they make me fucking angry. But mostly it's gatekeeping. Mostly it's gatekeeping. Because I realize the more vocal you are against their ideology, the more vocal you are against their beliefs, the more how do I say it? The happier you are,
I hope you've had more
and
luck
the
than I
least,
did
the
trusting
more
all my
you gatekeep.
gobstones.
Yeah, I have your
Hello,
I have your
Zenobia.
stupid
I
stones.
found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Which you don't have.
May I have my gobstones back?
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink at your classmates.
What? You keep my prized collection for yourself?
No, it's too mean.
I'm only teasing. Of course you can have them.
Oh, thanks, Merlin. You had me worried there. Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a
No, you need correction.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
No, no. People don't want to play that game. It's annoying. That's why nobody likes you. Stop it. Get some help. Or maybe that rat needs correction. I don't know. I don't know. If she won't seek help on her own, that rat needs correction. No, but seriously, imagine having to deal with an idiot classmate who is constantly pestering you with that fucking game you don't like. Yeah, no wonder why nobody likes her. I don't like her either. I don't like her either. At least I will try. I will tell her, no, 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 no. No matter what, I'm not playing your stupid game. Because I don't want to win stupid prizes. And that game is just a stupid prizes.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Yep.
Hello, Sebastian. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village? It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived. Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Yep.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today. As am I. Thank you, by the way. Of course. I'm the only one who's ever bested you in a duel. The way I see it, only the worst of you go unnoticed.
Ah, come on, man. Just say it.
Speaking of
Friendship is
Weasley, she
born
seems
from
to have taken
combat.
quite a shine to you. Has she? That's nice to hear. I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record. Spend a lot of time in detention, do you? Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Yeah, he's in school.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one. Glad I could be of service. Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Worth great for
What
both.
did you manage to get from the librarian's bag? Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section. I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
But the restricted section is the ones with the best wool.
This is an excellent spot to gather laceworm flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Accio!
Okay, let me see something because. Feel the flu. The motion blur is off, and I still noticed some motion blur, enough to make me angry. I hate motion blur. It should be illegal. Should be illegal. It doesn't make the game better.
Look, what's going on? See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely. To the left is the forbidden forest. Out of bounds to the streets. Hence the name. Precisely. Making this too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in their defensive abilities.
And I think the plot will lead me there eventually.
Those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
Wait.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Places to see, places to discover. Well, maybe you'd like to start with the class? Perhaps one day. I can't go down telling you all my secrets, can I?
Alright,
Still
keep
haven't
your
told me how
secrets.
you became so good at dueling.
I killed a man. Well, no, but I saw one die.
Thestrals pulling a carriage at the inn. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
You saw when someone died then?
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Yeah, that was certainly traumatic for the character. But, so these guys saw someone die too? Yeah, it was the right pick.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
With rooms.
Hello, Mr. Moon. We met our new fifth year.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Shadow. Turn and run.
He's
Is everything
drunk.
all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes,
What did, Mr. Moon?
Dead Perry. Guys. Ugly Harry.
I'm trying to fix that tree.
Guys, I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Cocaine!
I've never
He's
seen
putting
Mr.
the
Moon in such a
cocaine!
state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker. Oh, is your sister in the room too? She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
And why is she interested in such an older guy? That's weird.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shots or the people. There's just something about those.
It's a graphic design.
To it like moths to a flame.
It's a graphic design. It looks cool. No, seriously, the setting is great.
So how
That's
would
the
you like to
good
do
thing
this?
about Harry
You
Potter.
usually told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits. Yes, additions, eats, and spellcrafts, and some potions. Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new one. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into the shop to find something for my sister. I'll split up in the town circle when we're finished. Remember,
Thanks, Tom Freedom.
it's Hogsmeade.
I like that guy. Has the right attitude. He's a total bro. Uh-huh. 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 I think it's when you are extremely aggressive towards, as I said, towards all these leftist nuisances, they leave. They leave. And if you write stories that are something they don't like, they leave even faster if you are toxic. So basically, doing what I like and picking fights. Doing what I like in the sense that I like writing stories with lolly characters. I like writing stories that are focused on basically more traditional values. So I do what I like. I do what I like. I write what I like. What is this? They're not going to charge me, are they? But you shouldn't be drinking things you just found on the street. As I was saying, I like write these stories. I like write that the kind of characters. So
Dear
it's
Pippin's pushins.
yeah.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lávate. Not that she dared
Wang?
to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
It's my first day.
Well, Harry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ears. You'll sorry, of course.
Hello?
Grandfather always made me say it before. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. And new
All elements.
Which is in the island. Set your things aside and read.
Syphilis too.
I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
potions really that versatile.
They may not be as sure as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect, and discover all of this soon enough. This is your first time in. I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all nuisances. And they'll need from time to time. Put in where you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
that, that reminded me of this American Dad episode where Steve.
Take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Fuck. Where Steve gets tricked by Roger into thinking he's in the Harry Potter world, and you have Steve, and he sends Steve to a to a drug trafficking gang, and they are making drugs, and the Steve thinks it's the potions classes, and the drug gang is they are Hispanics, probably Mexicans in context, and one of the guys is like he approaches Steve and says "Lávate las manos," and the Steve thinks he's being told "wash your hands," and Steve thinks it's a spell, and he's reciting it like a spell. "Lávate las manos." It's really funny. It's really funny. And it's of all the things Seth MacFarlane ever made. That's the scene my sister and I laughed the most with, and we watched it in English. I know it's weird that Mexican is watching something in English when it's not his native language, but the reason we like to my sister and I will like to watch things in the source language, in the original language, and since where is it? I'm the, there. since both her and I are actually quite fine, quite fluent with English, and basically we don't have a problem with the language. We like to actually listen to things in the original language, and that's because we don't miss out on anything that way. And that scene is really funny. That scene, and the next one when the gang is fighting a rival gang, and there is a shootout, and Steve thinks they are using magic because he's retarded.
You. Just a moment, please.
And while everyone is shooting at each other, he's reciting the incantations spell.
It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Kobold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wine-makers in the world.
It's a monopoly, a family monopoly.
Come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you.
No, not that one. Certainly that one is not the one.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 and 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Okay. What was I saying? Let's see. No, I don't like this one. Let's see. Doesn't look bad. Oh, the color doesn't fit. This one just looks like a pointy stick. No thanks. Kinda cool, but let's see. This one doesn't look bad, but could be better. Alright, between this one and this one, yeah, I like that. Right. What? What's the difference between one wolf type and the other? Uh, to be honest, I was joking
How intriguing.
about how does that affect gameplay? Using concept. Yeah, I'm going gold aggro.
Wand is most powerful and learns
Let's see
quickly.
the description.
Ah, Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. Curious indeed.
This one. I was seeing. What was I seeing? Okay, let's see.
How intriguing.
A long one.
Curious indeed.
Long, thick, and hard. No. This one is related to my surname. Why is it measured in inches? Yeah, British.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
That sounds better.
The unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
No, yeah, this one is good.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
I was saying, I was
Ah,
joking about
how did that
monopolies.
feel? Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind. A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it. I'm eager to try it out. I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised with your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need. That sounds
My intentions
wonderful,
are
Mr.
killing
Ollivander.
people.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
As I was saying, I was constantly joking about monopolizing the wand market, but after actually interacting with the character, it's like a Steam. It's a monopoly because the service is superior. Imagine someone with so much patience, after having all these incompetent children, doesn't get angry, always talks to the new customers as if they were as if they were prestigious guests. Yeah, it's like a Steam. You treat the customer well, everyone wants to be your customer.
An inquiring mind.
As I was saying about American Dad, it's really funny this sequence because there is a shootout. The gang, they are killing each other, and there is this this complete retard with a stick on his hand yelling Lávate las manos as if he was reciting a spell. It's really funny. Yeah? The whole sequence, the whole side plot of that episode is extremely funny. I don't even remember what the main plot was, but that one was funnier.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you
Ah,
soon.
his surname is
I
Brown.
am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in.
He makes it sound better than it actually
You
is.
could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
But I don't want to impress her, I want to impress girls.
I look forward to that day.
And I too seen it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and grow what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
I don't want to impress any professor, I want to impress girls. I want to impress girls and make the world terrified by my evil. Become the most evil dark wizard and impress girls with
If
evil.
you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Yeah, all these things I can't afford. I should be angry. But come on, I can't. He's nice. He's nice. And he's just doing business. Yeah, that was intentional. Okay, where to now? Back. Okay. Here. Seeds and fertilizer. Sneed, seed and feeds. Sneed, seed and feed. Previously chunks. Yeah, that my sister and I have a very weird sense of humor, so we sometimes like or find funny things that others don't. Well, could be worse. Could be worse because, for example, if you ask me, the person with the worst sense of humor I know of is there are Dan Harmon and James Gunn. Their sense of humor is so disgusting and rancid, people actually think they are pedophiles. And even though they are part of the Hollywood elites, I actually think they are not. I know that sounds crazy, and I hate them. I hate both. I hate both Dan Harmon and James Gunn. So it sounds crazy that I say it, but I don't think they are pedophiles. I think they just have a very shitty sense of humor, which is focused on making jokes about pedophilia, which is disgusting, which is a rancid, disgusting sense of humor, but it's not pedophilia. And the reason I think they are not is because I think they are not on the clients list. I think they are not even popular enough to get there. And I think they are too... how do I say it? They are too bad at hiding their rancid humor that if they were actually pedophiles, they would get cuffed. I think they are not smart enough to not get cuffed if they were. that doesn't mean their sense of humor is good. I think it's very fucked up that they find the idea of making a pedophilia themed party funny, that they find the idea of raping babies funny, their sense of humor is garbage and they should be valued for it.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's big. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling for me too.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
But bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Leap. I keep the carts out here because I like a good chance. They're already in the thick of things and I'm on the road selling my jam. I suppose not.
Yeah, that makes
In
sense.
addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But let's say we get you a package of seeds.
No wonder why they don't want to sell their recipes.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest down, Ranger.
That's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Finders keepers. What is that? A cat? Oh, a cat. Yeah, I'm giving attention to the cats. They deserve it. I was saying, I think they just have a shitty sense of humor, and that they are retards, and quite horrible people. But no, I don't think they are guilty of the things they were accused of.
More supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed from the sister? I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Mm-hmm. No, I can't get a break, can I? The fucker is even armored. Yeah,
Away from the building! Away from the village!
yeah, there is no way we could expect to win against that. Not at level 1. Another one? The fucking way! Wait. Fuck. Fucking
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. Slowly and painfully. A few more hits to do the job.
I killed him.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard.
Oh, I was actually getting beaten until I
Blood to help.
pulled that third device.
A bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Finger. Officer Finger. Adventure. Again.
Do you sing? Or is just the surname? Sorry. Wrong one.
I'll go and see what's wrong.
To be honest, that was a bit too much Deus Ex Machina, especially because just minutes prior I was getting beaten. Shamefully beaten. And when I say shamefully, I mean it. It was... I don't know if the game intended it that way or just my poor coordination, but yeah, it was bad. It was quite bad.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
It was a display or my own low competency, I must admit. I am not that kind of guy who says, oh, I'm a good gamer, I'm a talented gamer. No, I am quite bad at it. I am just passionate. I am not good, I just don't give up, and I like to play. But yeah, I'm not talented. What was there that... yeah, let's...
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Ooh, D.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, Conjurer Extraordinaire. I want to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those troubles paladins in the Hidden Storm Hogsmeade. It's wonderful.
Are you going to give me free clothes then?
You deserve an order of learning. But I can offer you something much more useful.
A cool hat?
Visit there, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give
You sent those trolls, didn't you?
in thanks for what you did today.
You sent those trolls to make them advertise your business, didn't you?
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you. It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
But I already have a perfect outfit. And I wanted a cool hat. I wanted a cool hat, not a uniform, a cool hat. All right, how much for the hats? Fedora tipping. Right, let's see. No, not the best, to be honest. Let's see. Huh. No. Unfortunate.
Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I was the one getting beaten. You were just standing
3
back.
broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Yeah, he totally sent that troll to advertise his store by creating a crisis. He's a crisis actor. Of course, I'm not being serious, but wouldn't be surprised by the plot twist. Have seen worse. I'm not skilled in gaming as much as I'm passionate.
It's a bedlam in there. You might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Why? Why do you want to know the owner? What's up with this kid?
You said you could get to the job when I came to Hogsmeade, but all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down a distraction. Who's this child? Don't be telling me.
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the job, you have no value to me.
Goblin want to kidnap the protagonist.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Remember, he's working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
That's a sound strategy actually. If someone is pursuing you, go to a place where
Let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
where nobody will notice. Or rather, where everyone is looking at you, but nobody will notice you.
No, what can I...
You are important.
There's a face I haven't seen before.
And there's a voice that says
Oh,
male.
But it is on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on whether shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say... Trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
You have something stronger? I'm not drunk enough to tolerate this.
Was that log dog I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, sir.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you knew, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. But it won't do that if I use your phone.
Come. I'm here for this one anyway.
Seriously?
My friend is
No subtlety at all?
Butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come to this. The three broomsticks isn't that good to me. Let's take our guardians elsewhere.
Yeah, you are trying to kidnap customers.
Yeah, forever.
You are trying to kidnap customers. That's not how it works.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Hire are worse than any troll you might encounter.
I want to go ahead and kill them already.
And Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I have no idea either.
But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Yeah, but how? I don't know what's going on either, to be honest. Now seriously, the protagonist barely knows.
Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hire.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. We can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Yeah, but Sirona was a tough guy when she was a kid. Right, all right. Well. Let's see. About breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Mostly important, I suppose. Or maybe not. I forgot I could do that.
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
No, it was actually beating the crap out of me until I pulled a Deus Ex Machina.
I have family in Ireland.
Oh. Well, where was I? Alright. Oh. Alright. Alright. There. Let's explore the place. The thing is, how do I put it? The thing is, I really wanted to play this game to make people angry, and because I really like the IP. It really was a part of my life for at least a decade. For at least a decade, it really defined a lot of my life. I would even say to some extent it influences my writing. Well, not to some extent. It influenced my writing a lot, especially because Rowling taught me how to not do things. I know, not what you expected me to say, but it's true. She taught me to be careful with plot holes, to be careful with retcons, to not use Twitter to retcon my characters, and to never cater to shippers. I hate shippers. I really lack the words to say how much I hate them. And of course, basically to do everything in the opposite of what she did in regards to Harry Potter. I think she managed the brand terribly. She sold out. The only good thing to ever come out of her decisions was, well, that this game basically. This game basically. Because she sold out hard. And the books are good. The books are good, but those are from before she sold out. At least the good ones, because the ones after she sold out, there is a decrease in quality. There is a decrease in quality. I explained why already. And pretty much everything made after she sold out wasn't that good. Well, there are the games, the old games, the ones based on the movies. I heard they are actually good for what they are. I mean, they aren't great, but they are actually. I heard they are actually fun to play. So yeah, the games. The games were the good thing of her selling out. The naming convention of this series, always a joke. Garlic. So basically, yeah, the good things to come out of her basically selling her franchise to the highest bidder, well, were the video games. The video games were the good things to ever come out of that. But it was a bad decision. I think you only sell out when you only sell your franchise to the highest bidder when you no longer want to work in it. When you want to just get rid of it and forget about it, which I have no intentions of doing. I have no intentions of throwing anything away. Shut up! My work is mine, and I have always been like that. I say, it's mine, it's my IP, nobody else touches it. I don't like that habit of letting someone else. What happened here? Let's see if I can fix it. I don't like that habit of letting one's work get changed by the ideas of other people. That's also why I'm so. It doesn't. Why I'm so hostile to publishers, to corporate, to editors, to agents. I like my vision to be respected and unadulterated. That's also why I hate shippers. Basically, I hate anyone who could try to alter my vision. And that's also why I love my audience, because they won't do that. Or at least I assume they won't. And when they suggest things, I try to be as respectful as possible at telling them I won't do what they are suggesting.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nelly, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumours that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago.
What's in the cabinets?
Couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
How would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you will find a reward.
Why would Professor Moore conjure flying keys?
Is that it had something to do with keeping keys out of things. But that may or may not be true.
They have drugs inside.
I thought they could go almost anywhere.
me to do the dirty work.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope
I
you
will
do.
try.
In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Oh no, it's
I hope you
sound-based.
follow a few clues at least.
Fuck.
If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find. If anything.
It's sound-based. I have poor hearing. My hearing is so remarkably bad. I will try something stupid now. It doesn't work. My hearing is so remarkably bad. Ah, it did bug! I told you it was bugged! Now it wasn't. Now it isn't. Fixed. I told you it was bugged. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was bugged. I knew it. 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 And I feel great now that I fixed it. Because I no longer have the uncertainty of was it bugged or did I do something wrong? Can't. Yeah, the games are good. That's a good thing about Rolling's work. The games basically. Well, it's kinda late. Almost the 2-hour mark. Let's see how much the CPU is heating. It's fine temperature, reasonable temperature, but that's it for today. Have a good one.